Shalom and good day all, this is Tahil29 back again for some DC reviews, and in these DC reviews I'll be covering Aquaman issue 9 and Green Lantern Corps issue 8. Both are connected to the writer Jeremy Adams, who is actually working on both properties, as well as the main Green Lantern Corps run. I'll now get things ready and organised for the first one that I'll be reviewing. So first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? In essence it does, to which I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the internal art, as we have a look around the beginning, middle and of course the end, and also what is happening story-wise with the characters. So as the story begins, we start off in the area known as the Deep Blue, which is, I guess, a cosmic version of the Deep Blue. Within this storyline for Arthur Curry, also known as Aquaman, and in this they lay to rest Mira, as he also has his older daughter with him in this, because something has happened time-wise, and there is actually something personally happening in the area of hypertime. So I'm also wondering if what's happening hypertime wise, we might get the original John Samuel Kent back. Whether we do or not, I don't know, because I certainly don't want the fucking Brian Michael Bendis one here. Get rid of the bastard thing, or the Bendis Taylor, you know the drill. That terrible timeline one. So as Arthur Curry returns from the Deep Blue via the Nautilus, he also returns to the area of the Watchtower, to which we learn that Superman has been possessed by someone by the name of Titanus, and of course the only one who can sort of help in this situation is in fact Arthur Curry, Aquaman, which is really good. It's nice to see Aquaman himself, I guess, gaining more autonomy within the story and making stronger and better decisions. And last but not least, to which he returns home to Atlantis to see his wife and daughter still alive. For the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the story rating, which consists of time, location, and cast. It won't be long, and this, with the area of the story rating, we'll probably start to move into bringing in the references or comic book references. But until then, let's get to what's here. First is the area of time. Did we get anything time-wise? No, we don't. But considering what is happening with the area of hypertime in DC right now, it probably wouldn't hurt to include, say, little things time related within the story, such as morning, noon, night, or maybe somewhere lost in the time stream or hypertime stream. I think something like that would probably help it a bit more. Next is the area of the location. We had deep within the blue, which sort of is like a cosmic type thing. We had the Nautilus, we had the Justice League Watchtower, and last but not least, we had Atlantis. Last but not least, we move into the cast of characters, to which we have Aquaman, Arion, Zan, Andrina. We had the members of the Justice League, and last but not least, we had the character of Mira return. For my overall rating, it is a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the Green Lantern Corps. So as we move into the area of the Green Lantern Corps and the arc of the Starbreaker Supremacy, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? It does, to which I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the internal art, as we have a look around the beginning, middle, and of course the end, and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. As the story begins, we get to have a bit of a look in relation to the area of the Starbreakers themselves. This area does actually feel like a bit of a flashback, especially with of how a lot of the colors are used. And if it's one thing with that, I really think it would have been nice to include, say, something time related with this. As we start to move towards the middle of the story, we get to see some of the beasties that are connected to the lanterns, and also what is happening with the other members that make up the other Lantern Corps, as well as the main Green Lantern Corps. And last but not least, it looks like we may have the return of a character by the name of Krona. For the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the story racing, which consists of time, location, and cast. First is the area of time. We got nothing in relation to time, as I sort of brought up before. Next is the locations, which we had the Castle of the Desolate Star, I think it is. Stone. The Desolate Stone. Next is the cast of characters, to which we have the character of Nathan Brooke, who is actually one of the Starbreakers. The Starbreakers themselves. We had the Green Lantern Corps. We had Carol from the Star Sapphires. We had Kelly Quintella, as well as Chroma. For my overall rating, it is a 7 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colorful and have yourself an awesome day.